All right, guys, welcome back to Cameshiareviews, the queen of reality TV. What channels do I have this on? Okay, so we're talking about Miss Karen Huger. I don't want to say her name wrong. So, according to everybody, and I'm laughing at her situation, I'm laughing at what I just said. She was sentenced to 2 years in prison for DUI, but will only serve one behind bars. She learned her fate on an ongoing legal case on Wednesday, February 26th. She was back in Montgomery County Circuit Court on Wednesday, February 26th, where she was officially sentenced to 2 years in prison with 1 year suspended for, you know, driving while intoxicated. I'm still tripping on that, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I just think that's crazy to me. The Real Housewives Potomac star, 61, dressed in all black with her husband, 28 years Ray, by her side, will have to serve 5 years probation. She has 30 days to appeal the judge's decision and 90 days to ask the judge to reconsider his order. While taken into custody, Huger told Ray, "You will be all right and that God's got you." She was arrested in March 2024 after a single vehicle car crashed into a street sign 3 miles from her house. Body cam footage later released from the scene showed her visibly intoxicated. Hugo stumbling and slurring her words while speaking with police. The Grand Dame invoking the names of everyone from her housewife boss Andy Cohen to deceased President Abraham Lincoln in the process, while admitting to having had a couple of beers. She was officially charged with a DUI and DW, driving in a vehicle in a careless and imprudent manner, endangering property, life, and person, as well as recklessly driving a vehicle in one time and willfully disregard for safety of persons and property. Other charges include failure to control vehicle speed on highway to avoid collision, driving a vehicle in excess of reasonable and prudent speed on the highway, driving a vehicle on a highway with suspended registration, and failure to notify administration of change of address within 30 days. Ooh, I gotta check something on my that reminded me. In December, a jury found her guilty. Although we're disappointed in the jury's verdict, we of course respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. Huger's then attorney, A. Scott Bolden, told people in an exclusive statement at the time, "We continue to reserve Ms. Huger's right to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. We appreciate your support and prayers for Ms. Huger and her family at this time." Then in January, she entered into a private recovery program in Florida. So I gotta order coming something like so I can cook me something before I go to work. Hughie entered in a private recovery program in Florida, so she later explained to get to the bottom of taking things and drinking. This visit meant that she couldn't attend the taping of the reunion and had to have her sentence pushed back while she replaced her legal team. Surprisingly, she did not appear at the reunion in the form of. I'm sorry, she did appear in the video. Sorry about that, y'all. She did appear at the reunion in the form of two videos, one taken the day of the sentencing, another after she had made a decision to enter rehab. The first video featured Huger getting candid about her relationship with alcohol, insisting she doesn't have an issue on that alcohol. Let's be clear before telling her fans, "Do as I say, not as I do." As about her reaction of the verdict being read, my heart dropped. This is very frightening. This is very frightening, but I accept full responsibility for everything that went on in my car accident and noting that her first priority was her family during this time. I don't care about me right now. I care about my children. I care about my family. They are so hurt. Later, she thanked some of the past and present castmates for their support. Cohen got a shout out with Hugh telling him, "Your notes meant the world to me. They are always on time." Um, she also ended her message by knowing that she's known as the Grand Dame. She plans on coming back as Karen Huger only because Karen is enough. Oh wow. Her words brought Giselle to tears. This is my friend. I've heard too many things to count of Karen doing kind of reckless things. My prayer has always been she needs to get help and not in a shady way and not to tear her down as a person. She's a beautiful person. So it's making me feel like, oh, she really realized this is it. Like, this is crazy. Wait a minute. Y'all in the chat. Who's saying something? I'm sorry. Somebody in the chat. Good morning, Jazzy. How you doing, sweetie? Um, Earlier this month, her new attorney, David, opened up in the Washington Post about the profound impact this had on her, noting that the trial itself was a wake-up call. She was shocked with embarrassment, knowing that since her return from her 28 treatment center, she has been active in Alcohol Anonymous. But prosecutor Jordan reportedly noted in filings obtained by the outlet that Huger had 3 previous alcohol-related traffic cases between 2006 and 2011, including one in which she was found guilty for driving while impaired, and another which she was found guilty for driving under the influence. Ooh, Lord. So Karen, formerly known as Grand Dame, will be okay. It's unfortunate that it had to come to this at the age of 61. I'm not perfect in no kind of way. None of us are. A lot of us who have a wine, a beer, or whatever that might look like behind the scenes that nobody sees just because I'm not driving on the road. But it is very sad, to be honest, because to be going, to jail for a year. And then my thing is, how many other people have done this same thing and may not have gotten not one day in jail? Is it possible that she is being targeted because of who she is? Is it possible? I don't know. Honestly, a lot of people who have lost loved ones due to, alcoholic, I'm sorry, people driving on the road intoxicated would beg to differ. But I just guess it depends on who you speak to about this. I think my order just got here, y'all. Oh, it's on the way. It should be here in about 4 minutes, about 5 minutes away. Okay, so that is unfortunate. I did not cover Potomac this year like I've done over the years. I just didn't cover it this year at all. I had too many things going on, to be honest. Too many things I was covering already, so it just didn't have room for it. But I think after this year, I'm going to cover it next year, especially because I want to see her journey. I want to see what happens. So I am going to cover it next year for sure. But it's unfortunate. In my opinion, she has an opportunity. They've already said that she has, you know, a certain amount of time to get the judge to change his mind. And I just really think that, honestly, she has 30 days to appeal the judge's decision. And I think in 30 days, they're going to appeal it. And this, oh, sorry. The thing about it, you have 90 days to ask the judge to reconsider his order. And I think that's also going to happen as well. I think that she's going to do it. So we'll have to just watch and see what happens. All right, this is Cameshiareviews. I will be live tonight to talk about the traders after I get off of work. And of course, y'all know we have Friday, Ready to Love. The live is up. Make sure you go hit the reminder bell so you don't miss the panel. It's going to be very, very good. I'm also going to drop an interview from a Deal or No Deal on Peacock. I'm going to drop that today, here in a minute. I will see y'all next time. Before I go to work, grinding as always, period. There's no lie. One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV.